There are several thousand species of animals on our planet, but some of them are on the verge of extinction and are rare. There are many reasons for this, the main of which are hunting, pollution of the environment, crossing of closely related species, and others. In this video, we will look at what are the rarest animals in the world. Many of them are listed in the Red Book, and their population can still be saved, adjust or reduce the rate of decline. But it is not possible to stop the decline in the number of some animal species, due to the absence of females or males. Snow leopard. The snow leopard is an amazing inhabitant of the mountainous area, a predatory, agile, and very graceful animal. The animal is called a snow leopard for a reason. It is the only representative of the feline family that lives in mountains where there is snow all year round. The predator is also called the urbis, the lord of the mountains, or the snow leopard. Urbis are smaller than the far eastern leopard, much less the Amur tiger, have a flexible and agile body and relatively short legs. Length together with the tail reaches 230 centimeters and weight 55 kilograms. The tail of the urbis is extremely fluffy, reaching 3/4 of the total length of its body, which makes it appear very thick. The luxurious pale gray coloration of the animal with ring-shaped or solid spots, and an overall smoky tint of fur is ideal for camouflage among the mountains and eternal snows. The snow leopard's fur is amazing, thick, warm, and shiny. Wools are soft and long, can reach 55 millimeters. Despite all the efforts in the field of nature protection, because of its beautiful fur, the snow leopard continues to be killed by poachers. The value of the pelts on the black market is enormous. This is the main reason why the animal is now on the verge of extinction. Visayan spotted deer. The spotted deer is a slender animal with a light build. Body length for males reaches 2 m, weight about 130 kilograms. The size of females is always more modest. Only males have antlers with 4 tips. The horns are up to 80 centimeters long and weigh about 1.3 kilograms. Males shed their horns in April. In June young horns with 2 or 3 offshoots appear. The summer coat of the spotted deer is characterized by a characteristic spotted color. White spots are located on a reddish-red overall background. In winter the deer becomes monochromatic, dark gray. The animal has a long thick mane on its neck and a large white spot around its tail, thanks to which the animals can easily see each other even in the densest bushes. At night, spotted deer find each other by the glitter of their eyes that turn a dark orange glow in the dark. The body length of a spotted deer is 160 to 180 centimeters, its height is 95 to 112 centimeters, and its weight ranges from 75 to 130 kilograms. This species differs from European fallow deer in that it does not have shovel-like thickenings on the antlers and the shape of the spots on the body is different. There are about 15 subspecies of spotted deer, which differ in size and habitat. For example, wapiti and red deer are very large stags with body length sometimes up to 2.5 meters and weight up to 300 kilograms, and bokhara deer, on the contrary, are relatively small in size. Their weight is up to 100 kilograms and body length ranges from 75 to 90 centimeters. Visayan warty pig. Previously, the Visayan warthog was considered a subspecies of the Philippine pig, only to be officially recognized as an independent species in 1997. In the past, this animal inhabited 6 of the Philippine islands, but today isolated populations remain only on the islands of Negro and Panay. Visayan pigs live in forests up to 1,600 m above sea level. Uncontrolled hunting and human destruction of their habitat has brought the species to the brink of extinction, with numbers dropping by 80% in the last 3 generations. The Visayas warthog was listed on the IUCN Red List in 1988, first as an endangered species, and since 1996 as a critically endangered species. The only hope for its preservation remains captive breeding and subsequent adaptation to its natural habitat. Now the Visayas are bred in Rotterdam Zoo, the San Diego Zoo, and several other zoos around the world. The Visayan warthog, Sus sabifrons, is a rather large animal. Its body length reaches 1 m, and its weight varies between 20 to 40 kilograms, especially large males may weigh up to 80 kilograms. These pigs have a dense stocky body, strong legs, and a slightly elongated head that ends in a round nasal disc, a nickle. Visayas live in small groups of 4 to 6 individuals and feed on roots, fallen fruits and any small critters they can find in the forest floor. Pregnancy lasts for 118 days and a litter of 3 to 6 striped piglets. The mother feeds her cubs with milk for about 3 months, and young pigs reach sexual maturity at about 3 years of age. Florida panther. About 50 years ago, this panther species inhabited a fairly large area of the United States, but now its representatives can be found only in the southern U.S. state of Florida. These wild cats can be recognized by their yellow-brown coat color, black markings on their tail and ears, and rounded ears. They generally live in swampy areas and dense forests, hunting small animals like rabbits and mice as well as deer and alligators. People noticed the decline of the Florida panthers in the mid-20th century. To save them, local authorities had to ban hunting them in 1958. Nearly a decade later, in 1967, the predator was added to the U.S. Red List and recognized as an endangered species. In 1995, scientists tried to increase the population by releasing several females to the males. The attempt was successful. There are currently about 230 Florida panthers living in the world. Unfortunately, the panthers have recently started dying out again. Researchers noticed that at least 10 individuals of the cats of prey had trouble walking. For reasons currently unknown, panthers lose control of their hind legs and subsequently die. This can happen for a variety of reasons, ranging from contamination by a dangerous infection to poisoning by a substance. White lion. The white lion is an animal that not so long ago was a legend. Today, these rare predators, of which there are about 300 in the world, live in zoos and nature reserves. In the wild, their chances of survival are negligible. White lions are too conspicuous to hunt and vulnerable to humans. For centuries, the white lion was thought to be a figment of the imagination of African tribes. According to their beliefs, long ago spirits cursed the human race by inflicting terrible diseases on it. And then the tormented people remembered their gods and began to beg for their salvation. The heavens had compassion on them and sent the white lion to earth. God's messenger healed the human race and left, promising to return when the people needed his help again. The peoples of Africa still preserve this beautiful legend. There is speculation that about 20,000 years ago, in the Paleolithic era, white lions lived among the vast snows, so they acquired a snow-white color that served as a camouflage during the hunt. Subsequently, as a result of global climate change on the planet, white lions began to inhabit the savannas and steppes of hot countries. The existence of white lions was confirmed only at the end of the last century. Until then, sightings of these animals had been extremely rare. And in 1975, white lion cubs were found in the Timbavati Nature Reserve. Today, white lions are not to be found in the vast expanses of Africa, and are specially protected and provided with comfortable breeding conditions in nature reserves around the world. The largest number of these rare predators can be seen in the Sambona Reserve in the west of South Africa.